What is up, fellow weebs? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinaido. And, well, I'm going to let you guess what game we're playing today. Even though it's written right there. Yes, it's Lifeless Moon. Bravo. You must be the pride of insert subject hometown here. Well, I don't usually go for sequels first. I got a code for this game from the publisher. So I thought, well, what am I waiting? What am I going to wait for, right? Speaking of, I think I forgot to set up the Moobot message. Like an idiot. But yeah, I don't think there's a plot connection between Lifeless Planet and Lifeless Moon, which is why I decided to just go for it and play. Even more than the fact that I got a code. If I had gotten the code and I really felt like it was needed, I probably would have either waited or bought Lifeless Planet. Yeah, I forgot to set up Moobot. I'm such an idiot. Developed by Stage 2 Studios. And published by Serenity Forged. Serenity Forge. PC, Linux and Macintosh, no one cares. PlayStation and Xbox. Okay. There we go. I fixed it on the fly, doing things correctly. Alright, let's get political. Can you believe these guys are repeating my fate / for your crossover post? You mean Ruben? Did you expect Ruben to read above? I don't know if you know me, neither is Ruben. Did you really expect Ruben to read? Or to even scroll? Uh-huh. During the Cold War, two great superpowers sought to dominate the skies and space. So began a great space race as the Soviet Union and the United States spent billions attempting to fly further and faster into the unknown. You doing good, Melty? During this time, dozens of test pilots died, sacrificing their lives to help humankind reach for the stars. You know what I was just doing? I was asking a code for a game. You want to guess which game? Well, obviously it's a game that just came out, or is about to come out, if I'm asking now. No clues. It's a very tight 1 month, 2 month window. Just gotta raw dog it. I mean, there aren't that many releases right now that I would even be telling you about. Couldn't be... Why? Why not? Wait, I just got teleported here? You don't get Capcom shit, do you? I asked. I didn't get it. I was asking. This man walking on this moon walks better than Sam in Death Stranding.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
So what do you think it is then? Speaking of, where would I go if I wanted to ask for Fate Stay Night? For Tsukihime, I mean. Well, I already told you it's not Tsukihime. Aniplex? Aniplex? Where the fuck do I contact Aniplex? Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's so dark down here. How did we get into this crater?
I wonder if Munships is able to talk today.
Look, there's a canyon leading out of the crater.
Wow.
Whoa. This wasn't here before, was it? No, definitely not.
So you don't have a guess?
I've never seen lunar geography like this.
Do you really need a clue? Well, it is that. That is the correct answer. The fuck is going on?
What happened to the sky? Something's really wrong here, partner.
What?
Man, I wish you'd talk with me.
No, it is Kunitsugami. Dude, I will much sooner get a game from Capcom than from Sony, I think.
Hey, I think I see something up ahead.
Sony doesn't need it. Capcom doesn't need it either, to be honest.
Can't be real. Wow, look at this. Something destroyed all the buildings at the edge of town.
Might just
We need a key to open this door.
hallucinating heavily. A key to open the store. Where would I go if I was looking for context clues in the game? Is it just me, or are these buildings really small? Hmm. Will grow smaller on the moon. If anything, they would grow bigger because there's less gravity. You can speak with Capcom. You're not moving the standard moon moving. Yep. There is no lore yet. Sorry. Break documents. Shit. Light Research Center. By the way, I was just watching Evo. Watching Harada play Tekken. It's always amazing.
Dr. Emily Watson, research scientist at the Muro Center. On Monday, my engineer suggested revising the power input. Somehow, this small modification initiated a runaway reaction, spawning a teleportation event at much greater scale than we imagined possible.
Oh yeah? Teleportation to where? Oh. Evo is underrated. Evo is always a great time. Okay. Then what? Oh boy. Gonna light up the town. You should go when you still have the chance. Visit Throw's old stomping grounds? I don't know what that means. Was Throw a fighting game champion? He was in Las Vegas. Did Throw live in Las Vegas? I did not know that, I think. Honestly, I have a hard time remembering where people are from. Movement, not very realistic, but it's a nice space. Doesn't feel slow. I guess they probably were going for that. The key. Okay. So this entire town teleported here. And some of it is under the rocks. Interesting music, although I feel like I'm going to be attacked with this music going on. I like it. Yes, in a way. I know it's not very flattering, but In a way, it reminds me of playing Slender. Because it's a bit barren. But yeah, of course it is, it's a movie. Hello, Hooven. The enemy number one of scrolling. Machine shop. What is this? What is this way to interact? Hey Echo, how goes it? They had spacesuits when they were teleported here? Keep that. What did I go here? Weapon. Doesn't look like it's, here. I need to go. What looks like a school? This looks like a school. I'm not getting in. Hmm? Search the school. Oh. Okay. Fine. The lockers are inside the wall? I'm not sure that's how it is. Oh no, why am I walking now? Oh boy. I think these people might be asleep.
Tell me you're seeing this. They're all frozen. Looks like someone gathered up the corpses and brought them in here. Seems like only the research scientists survived the teleportation event.
I think they're all asleep. It's very chilly, so they cover they cover themselves very much. You had them like that in high school? Really? I've never seen lockers inside the wall before. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, there are kids too. Yeah. There are kids in the lock, but didn't expect noticeable. This is a kid. This is a dead kid's body differences.
Alright, I hate to say it's all making sense, but this has got to be related to that huge explosion out in the desert a couple years ago. They thought an experiment at the research center destroyed half the town and killed a bunch of people, remember? They never found anything except a huge crater in the ground. Well, if my eyes are not deceiving me, the explosion wasn't really an explosion, but some kind of teleportation event that just transported everything to the moon.
That is what it looks like, my guy. Still. Should I have found something else in the school? Because my objective hasn't updated. Yeah, he has a spring on his step, even more than Sam in Death Stranding, and he's just walking in the earth. That's a bit weird. What did I not find? There's a note over there in the ground? Yeah. No. Doesn't help. Ah, there's a key here. Damn it. Key for what? Enter the diner and look for clothes. Okay. These things look a little run down, but if this is our moon, which I'm not entirely sure because there's no Earth in the sky, the atmosphere the great shit, right? What is that symbol? Ketchup? I'll take it. New Mac record. Who's messaging me? Who is making noise? You just check if it's Munships on Discord. Okay. You guys, can you hear that? That is pretty spooky. Huh? Hello?
Commander, you should never have let me fly that day. You knew I wasn't ready.
I don't think that was me. That guy was not the noise. Is there anything else I can do? It hasn't updated, so clearly there's something else I need to find in here. We can try leaving, but I don't think. Oh. So he does know the dead person. Oh, the locked door to the underground control room. Okay, then maybe I wasn't supposed to do anything else over there. Yeah, the movement feels a bit weird. I think I would have liked, even if there was like a way to speed it up, I think I would have liked the movement to be a little more moon-like. It's not this. But I'm very intrigued. Oh. The door to the underground control. Is that over there or in the town? I don't think there's anything else in the town that's all lit up. Yeah. Let's go back underground. Is there a locked door here? Is it this? Oh, it is.
Today, when the chamber reached target pressure, there was an explosion of light. We experienced a severe shockwave that momentarily knocked everyone unconscious. I question my sanity as I say these words. The entire research center and most of the town are no longer located on Earth.
You what, mate? This. I see you. So you start by trying to use the emotes. I got you banned. Just install BTTV and that's it. You're good. Is this different from the other one? Like 2 hours yesterday, I honestly thought it was a joke on me that you guys were ignoring me. I mean, we can make fun of someone, but, like, it's all in good fun. We're not mean, I think. That would just be mean. For 2 hours? And no one would say anything? Yeah, fuck these guys. Unfollow. Unsub, unfollow. Is something happening? I'm not seeing a difference. I'm not sure I'm understanding how to interact. There's 4 red buttons, but what do they do? Is the black a button as well? Or is it just the red? I think it's just the red. Do I need to turn on power for this or something? Is that why it's not doing anything? Like... I'm sorry, this... Either I failed a step or this is very big brain for me. So One Chips, were you watching Life is Strange? Yeah, did you see the ending? You had an opinion? Oh no! When you found out that Jed was the one that let her father die? You see me figuring it out before it happened. Like a boss. Well, not that he let her father die. There was a plot twist with Jed coming. There's something connected to this shed. Power on computer and enter proper code to open the vacuum chamber. So it's powered off. How do I power it on? Well, I think it was very good storytelling, interactive media. I wouldn't call it a game. It's an interactive story with choices presented through the medium of a game. Why can't it be a game? That's like saying a comic book is not a book. Because it has pictures, I think. It's like, oh, there's not enough words. Not enough words, a lot of pictures. Not a book, not an actual book. Doesn't feel any of the basic fundamentals of a game. To me, if it's interactive, it's a game. A movie can be interactive, but you don't control it. Okay, if you have control, it's a game. Sure. A movie's not interactive. It can give you a choice, like you can. It can be like a choose your own, like, oh, fast forward to this minute if you choose the this, but it's still passive. I don't think Life is Strange is passive. Like, those 3 people in the council stood up for me because I played the game and I made, like, interactive choices where I shaped their own story. Narrative experiences are an evolution of point-and-click games. Exactly. Which are what? Games. I agree completely. If you play Walking Dead, you have the cursor that's like a point-and-click game. Instead of direct control. Arrogance. I still feel like Clash is an arrogance game. I know I didn't send it to you, but I still feel like it. Don't think it's a worthwhile conversation / debate. I mean, why not? Because you won't reach an agreement? Sure, but we can still talk about it. It's not like going to call each other names. Hello, Theo, how are you? It goes well. Left a lot to be desired. This Clash? I liked it a lot, actually. Like learning parry timing in a game that messy ain't for me. Okay. Can talk about it, but I don't think we're really exploring anything here. The discourse of, oh, is this a game? It isn't a game. Like, truth be told, it doesn't matter. If you have fun with it, who cares if it's a game or not, right? But I think it's reductive that you only think of games as something like you have direct control at all times. I mean, God knows you spend more time watching Metal Gear Solid 4 than playing it. Is it just an interactive story? How's the game? I played Lifeless Planet, hope the new one is better. You didn't like it? The game is very intriguing, but I think I hit a wall. I'm not sure if I'm not... I don't think I understand how to interact, or I missed something. This, I get this. Okay. Reviews for this one were better, I think? Yeah, something like this. I think it's very intriguing. Is it like high standard? Well, I was just saying that it reminded me of Slenderman in how it looks. Our future as a channel. What are your plans for the channel right now, Melty, for the future of the channel? Anything you want to tease in the future? Intriguing is a fine line that quickly devolves into boredom if something doesn't come of the intrigue. Yeah. Think about Ewan McGregor. Weird. No. I don't think I do. This is gonna get me muted, isn't it? I'll watch it after the sponsored game. By the way, out of all the Life is Strange songs, I did not get muted on Dido, which was the most recognizable one, I think. Melty, I have redeemed the Concord beta. Can't wait to play it with you. If it's like Overwatch, it should be. With those character designs? I doubt it. One thing you gotta hand to Overwatch is that they have really good looking characters. They're all very unique. So, I don't even understand why this entire room exists. Go on. Nothing to go on about. I like the character design. Hmm. How do you feel about their demographics? I'm not sure what that means. The character demographic? So this moon is really lifeless? That's what it seems. Look, my objective is this. Statistical data relating to population, particular groups within it. I think it's fine. As far as I know, I can only interact with these buttons. But I don't think they're doing anything. They make a sound. I can take a look at these things, but I don't see how this equates to the buttons. There's this thing on the wall. Like, I think this... My thing says turn on the computer. The computer seems to be on, but the buttons are not doing anything. The thing on the wall seems pretty important. This... Yeah, but what do I do with it? Can we slot that thing into the computer? Is that a thing? I think you can only put it down, no? Oh? Oh! What the fuck? See, that's what I meant. I didn't know how to interact. There's more? We're building a PC abort? Oh no. Okay. What about it? You read the text. Open closed door with console controls. I can still take this away. So we're trying to open that door over there, right? It's a diagram of the cards in the box. Oh. You're right. Do you see Microsoft recommended turning off and on PCs 15 times? Oh shit. Is that true? I didn't see that. So... I'm sorry, this is A? Are they swappable? Question. I can take them out, but can I put them down again? No, I don't think so. They look the same anyway. Don't they? Aren't they exactly the same? They are. Oh, it's opening! Of course it is, we figured it out. Of course. Obviously. I was just seeing if you guys in chat could figure it out.
I don't have time to explain now, but we found a device that could be our way of escape. I'm locking the key to the generator here inside the vacuum chamber. The door should be strong enough to keep him out. You must get to the caves.
Did any one of you have the blue screen of death trouble today at work? Yes, I knew exactly what to do and you don't have a gotcha addiction. That's correct. Both of those things are equally true. So this work is all Linux and Mac. Haven't seen a PC in real life in years. Okay. Wish more things came out for Linux. Just have Xbox buy them. They'll be saved. So I learned today that the FTC is still trying to appeal the Activision Blizzard merger. I thought that was super done. Will probably go on for years, these things often do. But didn't they have green light? What happens if someone just decides now, actually, no? Can you roll it all back? Has that ever happened? It has, but it's not common, not likely. The thing I saw this in context because, well, the context was this thing has been going on, it is still going on, and yet they're already raising prices like they said they would not do. So that's an interesting way to have the judge decide in your favor. I didn't lie in court, Your Honor. Plans changed. We didn't have plans at the time to raise the prices, now we do. Exactly. We would never have raised the prices, except now we bought Activision Blizzard and we have to. We didn't anticipate that. We had no idea what to do with them. We didn't even know we were going to put Call of Duty on the Game Pass, right? Yeah. They have it all figured out on the Xbox headquarters. Wait, I read this. Call of Duty name being put on Game Pass will hurt us, so if we had no other option but to increase the price on Game Pass. Yep. I think we broke the logs.
I thought I saw you there for a minute. No, then I lost you again. Look, I don't know if you can see or hear me, but I'm going to scout up ahead. See if there's a way out of these caves.
Yeah. All three of those are Very trustworthy. We love making money, don't care about our customers. Excuse me? Phil Spencer would never say that. He only lies. Allegedly, I guess.
You're going to come across an elevator in a minute or so. There's a generator nearby you can use to power it up.
We use the elevator. Isn't this a ladder? Why can't I just climb it? I climbed another ladder before. I'm your personal Jesus. Not real Jesus. Imagine imagine your service is more valuable outside of your ecosystem. Because it is more valuable on PC. Game Pass, I mean. Oh man, I requested a code for that, but they were all out of codes when I noticed, so probably not getting any. How is it more valuable on PC? Has more games? It's cheaper because you are not like games come out on both things, but the PC version is cheaper because you don't have to pay for the online, so you don't have that tier. It's fun. You've made it to the final chapter? Haven't gone to the village. Okay. The temple? Nailed it. Look. Man, I agree that paying for online sucks. But this feels like a complaint from 2010. well, maybe you should engage more. If it doesn't make sense for him to pay the subscription, don't pay for the subscription. Play the game and don't summon anyone. Get good, as the kids say, right? As the brain rot kids say. Okay. And how do I turn it the other way? Let's see. You could spend $5, get PS Plus for the month he's playing Air. He could spend a couple grand to build a PC and then save that $5 because he has free online. No economist, so I'm not sure which option would be a better deal. Please throw. I've told you before, no logic is allowed on this channel. Dude, and if someone tells me, and again, I will say, yes, if I could have it for free, it's better for free. Of course it is. But if you tell me you only use PS Plus to play online, that's very weird. You don't want cloud saves. And besides, if he only buys a game like every 3 or 5 months, he probably would enjoy getting a free game or two. That would probably be interesting. Spend an extra 30 and read a book or two. Oh shit, I haven't finished yet. I've been really busy. How did you like it?
Hello?
Holy shit, is that Halo?
Where are we? What is this place?
Not saying anything, let me know when you finish. I'm gonna need to have a little extra free time, man. But yeah, well. I'm still in chapter 6. With any luck, when I get back to it, I'll finish it completely, but I need the time. Kite Man spin-off show on Max? I don't know what that is. Damn. Think Anna is giving you sass, Echo. Well, this moon is certainly not lifeless anymore. It's a spin-off from the adult Harley Quinn show? There's an adult Harley Quinn show? Like on Pornhub? Okay. Disappointing, but okay. Oh, enter the cabin and investigate? Oh, that's the key I found, isn't it? My bad. No. You choose the barricaded door instead? Trash! Game looks like it's missing something, could be great. Think it's too empty. Some mystery. Well, there is mystery. I think mystery is the one thing it definitely has. Nobody wants to die or Shadow Gambit. I leave my next game in your hands. Let me look up what Shadow Gambit is. Definitely nobody wants to die. This looks like a MOBA. I would never pick this. How dare you? What do you mean? Hey, Cyan. Well, enjoy your gambit. Dog? Oh, it's... Isn't it the MOBA? Are you sure? Strategy / tactical game? If you say so.
He was here last night. His destructive acts are getting really personal now. I found a torn piece of Molly's photo today. I can't find the other pieces. How cruel to tear up a photo of someone's cat. It's the petty act of an insecure bully. But I'm more worried about his recent violent outbursts.
I can change this stuff's location. Or why? I own Desperados 3, I think. The Ruben life is always something, isn't it? Uh-huh. Guys, I'm such a fucking genius. Who vomited all over this floor? How is the Onimusha, Cyan? Pretty good. Well, how far in are you? What's the last thing you've done? Well, the last relevant thing you've done. Pre-cooked, so I'm not far in it right now. Long week. The wind sphere? Oh, okay. That's the third, so okay. Yeah. That's nice. By the way, I recommend you going for the upgrade that lets you open doors. On the order you got the weapons in. Figure that out right away, yeah. What can I do with this? What lies at the end of the adventure? Will it be worth it? Only you can decide that. What do I do with this? Is it showing me a location I should go to? I can't even leave this place? No. I don't know what to do. Can I just use the hammer on all these things and break them? Oh. The cat? Where is the cat? Huh. I think that's a person.
You should not be here!
Well, I agree. Isn't it fun when you don't have to worry about geometry at all? It's not. I just want Melty to finish Digimon Survive.
I bet you're wondering where we are. Think about an artist making a painting. First, she sees it in her mind, right? So, what if there was a system that could take something from the mind of the artist and create the painting on its own?
Wait, lady, where did you go? Follow the woman to the barrier wall? What barrier wall? Hello? Ah. Oh yeah, what am I supposed to do about this? Yeah? Oh, thanks. Hmm. Chat, why are you always getting lost? What? Well, at least signal where I need to step to create this stuff. It's very green. It's very green now. Should have seen when we started. No, no. Uh, uh. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right. Oh, I'm back. Hmm. Ugh. This game doesn't have a trophy list out, does it? Why? Yeah. I just saw it. Man, and this was embargoed for a while, and I decided to take a few extra days. I gotta start checking first. Whenever it happens, I'm always like, well, oh. Oh. Hello. Friend?
He's coming. I told you not to be here.
Escape the creature. The creature isn't following. We're firing off the halo. Okay. Well, I took a break because I wanted to play more. However, trophy list isn't out. We appreciate the trophy rot on this channel, so I'm gonna wait for that. I want to see more because I'm interested. But I'm not playing. If I mean, the harm is already done, but like this stops my account from syncing properly. Like, fuck that. No. Let's change games. That's Lifeless Moon. Check it out if you think it's for you. On PS5. The list is out on PS5.